It's the Idaho DLC comes out on Thursday, I think. Is it Thursday it comes out? I can't remember. 16th. 4 days time. So what's probably going to happen is you're going to have a 138 release. I would imagine they'll do that either tomorrow or Tuesday, because the 138 has to go out for Idaho. And Idaho's coming out on Thursday, so... Adding seasons to the game, the Racer, means reviewing every single texture ever made, particularly for vegetation, and changing it. It's a massive undertaking. Like if I gave you 10,000 images and said, could you please make all of those so that they look good in 3 different seasons? You'd be like, what? I want a picture. I think we should grab a picture. Well, all Frosty Mod does is throw a texture on top of the existing ones. It doesn't really change them. Refrec. Our customer expects a rear-ended police car very soon. Okay, I shall make it so. How many police cars on this route? This is insane. That looks like the pyramids. First time he was in Idaho was in December, and the snow along the side of the I-84 was 10 feet deep. Wow. Was that just a mere dusting then? What's Idaho famous for? Like, what, you know, what is it known for? Potatoes? Really? Is that all down to this fertile soil again? Why do they grow potatoes in the soil? Why don't they grow something else? I mean, why potatoes? Hunting? Interesting. I'll show the map at the end of the journey, Crossbow. And we'll also try and give away one of the keys I have to Idaho that SCS has given me. We'll do that when we drop this job off. Because spuds are great. I'm not arguing that potatoes are not brilliant. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying, why do they only grow potatoes? If they've got this wonderful soil, why don't they grow other things? Historical site. RGB lighting. Oh, they've got RGB over there. Dissolution, thank you for 3 months. Old Rumsey, thank you for 7. Consistency of the soil, what just happens to make it perfect for potato. Warm days, cool nights, and volcanic soil is perfect for potatoes. It's nice, isn't it? You really feel like you're there. It's so nice. I mean, I've never been here, but you just feel like you are. It's cool. On the right there, look at that. Yeah, Skybox looks pretty good for this time of day as well. Wait, what? Spatial? Why are the English arrogant? What's that? Mildly offensive statement? You want French fries from Five Guys? Nice. Biggest distillery west of the Mississippi River is in Idaho.
Oh, yeah.
Rockumber. Extra thanks to the many hours of entertainment from the only YouTube gamer and Twitch streamer I watch. Wow. You can't get a better accolade than that. Thank you very much, Rockumber. That's really appreciated. Thank you. Oh, we're missing the canyons, look. How cool is this? Like canyon territory? Why do the English only eat fish and chips? That's all you're famous for eating and doing. Okay. Are you feeling okay, Spatial? Slightly out of character for you. You got the mushy peas, Beaker? Lol. So we're arrogant and we only eat fish and chips. Right. Well, that's what needs to go in the Time Out magazine description of English people. Obviously correct. Zarmoheb, 78 months. That's a big number. Thank you very much. There's stuff going on here that I can't see because it's dark. Like construction sites and stuff. Salty Druid, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the Net House, Salty Druid. Wait, does he want me to... He wants me to turn right and drop it off there? Right. Okay, then. I mean, you know, I could have turned in a bit earlier. But, you know, let's just do it here, right? Even the escort vehicle's parked in the way. Is that... Okay. Not straight enough, maybe? I mean, if I know we was pulling in here, I would have pulled in before this entrance. Yeah, they want the exact pixel. It's not exactly easy at night either. Can't even see where the truck is. Like, you can't see what the dolly's doing. That's why you don't drive at night. We might, well, the thing is, if I drive out the other side, because it's a special transport job, it might complain about it, you know? Like you're driving outside, there we go, you're driving outside of the authorized zone or something. That was tricky. Thank you, Captain Flint. Or kinda. The most difficult maneuvers to do when I can't park with special transport to give up and skip the maneuver. No, that's fair enough. Just grab a bit of fuel while we're here. I love this fake PP. It says GP on it. Right, let's see what we got. So that journey was through here. This bit was like canyons and stuff that we couldn't really see. We could bobtail it up to salmon. Because if we try and take a job from here, there's nothing around. So we may as well drive to salmon and take a job from there. Still, to this day, I still find it really weird that you can't select salmon as a place to take a job from, because I've never been there. Even though I'm just outside of salmon, it kind of feels like, I don't know, maybe like there should be a radius around your truck so that any cities nearby you can still select. I don't get that. I don't get why that's a gameplay thing. I can understand, you know, not clicking here because I'd have to drive all the way there for it. And new players might get confused, but something nearby is perfectly drivable. I would have thought. Let's go to here. Car wash. Oh, I wish you could use the truck wash services. Salmon River. Looks like the terrain's about to go really rocky, canyon-esque. Do you know what? I forgot to give that key away. Remind me when I get to this town to give an Idaho key away. I completely forgot. Zed Spray, welcome back. You think they'll have a map island in ETS2? I honestly don't know. You can just use pro mods for now, though. scenery here is fantastic. Well, I don't know Red Dagger because I think Mandelsoft left, didn't he? And he was primarily doing Germany. Are these an engine brake brakes? Which is noisy. Gavin K, thank you for 61 months. Salmon discovered. That is very fishy. If the UK gets an update, they may add Ireland. I don't think we'll get a UK update. Mr. Rockumber, thank you very much, Rockumber, for gifting 10 subs to the community. If you were lucky enough to get one, please give him a thank you. That is very generous, Mr. Rockumber. Thank you very much, sir, for dropping 10 subs. Sub bomb hype. Mr. Green. Meh. It's no biggie. The light was green, but as you're looking around was cool too. I was looking at the names and stuff that Rockumber gifted to. Wait, is that... That's really confusing. And we don't do that in the UK. We don't put a red arrow. We just have a red circle and a green arrow.
Welcome back, Meta.
There we go. It's another yummy restaurant. Scenery here is so nice. Coach Park? Is that a prelude to Bus Simulator? Or is that dead now, do you think? Is Idaho really more mountainous than Utah? I have no idea.
Happy anniversary, Meta.
It's really nice, isn't it? Look at that for a setting. So good. Like, the sun's going to rise up over those hills and then it's going to set, like, over those hills. Really cool. Right, I'm going to try and see if we can give away a key. Let's hope this thing still works. Let's see. Right, giveaway. Actually, what I should do is I'll give the keys to the mods. I'm just going to give the keys to the mods, and then you can message them if you win, basically. Right. Should do that. Let me see. What should we have as a keyword? I know what we'll have. Right, so we're going to give away one key. We're going to give away one key. I've got some more to give away later, but we'll do one for now. The keyword to enter this.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
if I do potato, I guarantee you people will spell it incorrectly. I guarantee it. There's bound to be people put an E on the end and stuff. Use cows. Thank you for the bit. Okay, exclamation mark potato. If you want it into the giveaway. Subs have 2 times bonus chance of winning. So, exclamation mark potato. Yeah, that's it. You're spelling it right. You're spelling it correctly. Entries are coming in. Right, we'll let that run for a bit. And while that runs, I shall find a job. Had a salmon. Let's see. That goes down to Ketchum. Ideally, I want something that goes north. Let's go to Ketchum then. We'll take that weird looking thing because there's a really twisty road that I want to go through into Ketchum though. Ends in 2.5 hours. I'll go and pick this up. At the point where I get it picked up, we'll draw the winner. Obviously, don't forget that you need to have ATS, and you need to have ATS on Steam, because it is a Steam key that you're getting. And thank you very much to SCS for giving me some keys to give you guys. So big thanks to them. Not all devs are as generous as SCS are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, this road is bumpy. Lady A, thank you very much for 200 bits. Thank you for the support. So the force feedback just going nuts.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
How far is this pickup point? That's alright. Yeah, so when I get there, I'll draw the winner. And then I'll be giving another couple of keys out later today before we finish. The keys only activate on release day. They're not press release keys or anything, just so that you're aware. Snickered, welcome back. Lupo, thank you for 16. KC, thank you for 29, sir. B-Dub, welcome back.
Welcome back, Natter.
Do you like the dirt roads? Yep. You always forget Twitch doesn't have an auto renew. It does unless you use Prime. If you pay for your sub, you can set it to auto-renew. But if you use Twitch Prime, you can't. If you want to enter for the Idaho key, you need to put !potato in chat. Just enter once though. If you enter more than once, the bot specifically takes you out for being a scumbag. Just so you're aware. Yeah, if you don't have ATS, then there's no real point entering unless you're planning on buying ATS. It won't give you the game, it only gives you the DLC. Yeah, this is a very nice map, I agree. Really nice map. I think this and Washington are probably two of my favourites so far. Keysmith, have a look on Steam. If you go to Steam, find the game in the store, it tells you what the minimum and recommended specs are. Coastal mining pickup. Oof. Yeah, Iberia is going to be good. Oh, look. Lazy boy workman sat around as usual. Right. Let's see. Freight market. Let's take that one for giggles. Right, let's draw the winner. Let's bring this page down here. Hopefully, you will see the chat twice on the screen because you're looking at my screen now. Okay, so your 337 entries. We're going to draw a winner. And the winner is the Great British something. The Great British Gamer. There you go. You have won, dude. Well done. You are following, so that is a valid entry. Great British Gamer. You need to message one of the mods. And whisper one of the mods and claim your key. I'll leave this open for now. I won't reset it, just in case you don't claim it. So we'll give you like 10 minutes to claim. And if you don't claim it off a mod, then I'll draw another winner instead. I don't want the key to go to waste. Let me just confirm that name. To the mods, so they got that name.
Welcome to the Nut House.
There we go. Okay. Mr. Refrick, thank you for gifting a sub to the Great British Gamer. Lol. Yeah, mods, just let me know that, how do you claim off the mods? Just private message one of the moderators, Hannah or Tamashanta. Just private message one of them. You just click on the name and say whisper. Alright, where's the pickup point? Interesting pickup point. Alrighty then, we've got the goods. So, some people wanted to see Idaho itself, the map and stuff. There you go. So the DLC comes out on Thursday, I believe, and it consists of this state here. We have driven through Pocatello and Idaho Falls. That was nice. Things to watch out for are these little purple symbols here, which are new. If you go there, it gives you like a panoramic look around the area. So we're going to come out of Salmon here, and we're taking this route here, which I don't know what that symbol means. What does that symbol mean? Does anybody know? I'm all right, Lupo, thank you. But there is a panoramic thing here, if you notice. So we need to try and remember to stop here. It just says Route 75, yeah, but why is it like a... Oh, is that just the format they use? I'm used to this kind of symbol. Why do they have a different kind of style? Because I'm used to like this kind of style and this kind of style, but not this kind. Idaho just being special. It's because it's a US route, not a state route. The Shield is a US highway. Every state has their own symbol. Ah. So, for example, this one here. That looks the same style as that one. Interstates are blue. Shields are US routes. State routes vary from state to state. Well, okay. I don't know if I'm being dumb here, but every single state on this map uses this weird white shield thing. Apart from Idaho, which doesn't. Idaho uses this. Oh, it also uses those. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. To put it simply, anything that's not an interstate is a state highway. The white shields are US highways. Okay. Anyway, so we need to remember after the fuel stop rest area, there's a thing we can stop here for just before ketchup. Just before we get ketchup for our burger. And then out of ketchup, who knows where we're going? We shall see. Which year will SquirrelCon happen at large venues across the world? Definitely not this year. Well, you got to figure out how you get out of here first. Can you turn right and double back? Looks like you can. think this year's already written off, dude. Oof. White shields are US federal highways, red and blue are interstate, anything else is a state highway. So the state highways, they can have their own unique design. Is it basically a case of who pays for it? Who pays to maintain it? What about when they build a new highway then? When they build a new highway, is the bill pay a difference to who maintains it? How much PC RAM is overkill? 128 gig. It's definitely overkill. The guy was playing basketball in his front garden. See that? We're in salmon at the moment. If you 3D rendering, there's never enough RAM. Well, I assumed his question was not coming from a 3D renderer because he'd probably know the answer. Yep, we're leaving salmon at the moment. Put the... there you go. The salmon. It's like a single road coming out of salmon. You'd put the radio on and play a tuner. Ahaha. Early 2000, your friend bought a 1.7 gig hard drive. We call that overkill. I remember when the first 1 gigabyte drive came out. People were like, gigabyte? That's insane. A gigabyte? My first hard drive was a 40 megabyte hard drive. I spent extra cash. Instead of a 20 meg, I bought a 40. I thought that was investing for the future with a 40 meg drive. I thought 20, it's bound to run out. 40, I'll never run out. 40 megs. You're never going to run out of space with a 40 meg drive, right? Oh dear. I don't know how much have I got left. I don't want a hot drink. You just told you definitely more than 100 meg hard drive on the IBM XT PC. I love the way this river just and the road just kind of follow through this valley. This is so cool. Even like a 4 terabyte SSD now seems like something that I'll run out of fairly soon. Where does it all end? That's the question. At what points will we get to a storage that you can just buy storage and that's enough? You don't need any more. It's petabyte, not pentabyte. Petabyte. Zugby. You reckon it'll stop being physical media? I think there'll always be a need for physical media, personally. What about 1 petabyte? Well, for individual use, a petabyte in theory should be enough for, I would have thought, most of your life, if not all of it. Unless your name's Mrs. Squirrel and you've got an iPhone, in which case 1 petabyte is nowhere near enough. Because obviously deleting videos and photos, why would you do that? Just keep everything that you film, just in case. This is cool. It's a bit of a weird route for the sat-nav to take us, I've got to admit. Instead of turning right at the junction, it's managed to route us past a hotel, as far as I can work out. Like, we should have gone the main highway, but it's taken us into the forecourt. Because it's ever so slightly shorter. Look at all this gold rush stuff. Idaho is too great to litter. Hey, what's with all the solar panels? Loads of little flags and solar panels. What's going on here? Oh, look. He's taking the shortcut as well. The viewpoint feature will be only for Idaho. Initially, yes. So, at the moment, it's an experiment. They put it in the game for Idaho, and they're going to see what people think about it, and then consider it for other stuff. We've got a viewpoint coming up soon. I don't think so, Baz, because it'll just not be there. Salmon River. Magico, all the streams go to SquirrelPlus, if that's what you're asking me. There's a rest area to the right. I haven't got my fishing rod now. Bridge. One of the original style bridges. Salmon River. I remember that as well, Sage. Yeah, we'll be getting to a viewpoint fairly soon. I'll show you what it does. Quite a nice little feature. Ah, this is some nice driving. I love this kind of terrain. It's like something out of Hunter Call in the Wild, you know? Trees, rocks, hills, rivers. It's great. You can see where the road is just basically being cut. They probably followed the river line and then just cut into the terrain and built a road on it. Metal Vegito, hello sir. Thank you for 3 months. Mark Oxley, thank you for 17. There's a little rest area here. At some point in the past I thought they released Colorado at the same time. I mean, don't forget, like the last few months, SCS has been going through the effects of Corona as well, just like everybody else. I'm sure they've had all kinds of logistical issues, having to get the staff to work from home and all kinds of things, so productivity's probably taken a nosedive there as well. They still managed to put this together, right? Another fuel station over there. I mean, it must be difficult. They've gone from... Imagine like all their asset editors and the map editors are all used to working next to each other, and then all of a sudden they're all working individually from home. Like, coordinating's tricky. We should be coming up to that viewing platform soon. Yep. Just after this squiggly bit. All right, Dave. It's a nice twisty climb into the mountains. This is nice. After Colorado, you wonder what the next two states will be. They've got to chew Texas at some point. At some point, Texas has to be... It is the elephant in the room. Quite literally the elephant in the room. They've got to do Texas if they're going to carry on. You can kind of see them skirting around it. It's a bit like in Eurotruck. You can see them skirting around the Ukraine. Looking at it going... At some point, we're going to have to do that beast. Well, let's just do this one first. Well, the viewing thing's up here on the left. Most Texas scenery is horrid. Well, still he's doing. So yeah, well, you get these like little, on the map, you get these little purple symbols. You drive over. You got to put the engine off for it to work. And then you basically press enter and, well, you don't press enter, it just doesn't. And it gives you like a cutscene of the area. They need to add music though. Yeah, I like this feature, Heyman. I'd like a bit of music. Maybe a bit longer. And maybe some information. Like if they're going to show you some sites, like give us some intel as well. Like this is the famous statue of blah, 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 blah. Like just give us some historic stuff. That'd be good. Right, down to Ketchum. That's true, Jens. It would need translating. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge amount of work. I'd rather them get the states out of the way before they had stuff like that. I'm not sure adding stuff like that is going to impact the timeline very much, to be honest, AC. If you're going to add stuff like that, they could add it as they're building each state. When it's all fresh in the mind, they've done all the research for the map. Like when they build a state, they've got to do a lot of research, right? Decide which cities they're going to add. Decide what landmarks they're going to go for. They're doing all the research there and then. That's the best time to decide what information and cutscenes you're going to add. Not when you finish America in a few years' time and start going, right, let's go back to California now. Like, the original team's probably not even there at that point. Must admit though, this is some nice driving. Doesn't get any better than this. I don't think so, Liam, no. Symbol, thank you for 7 months. You're welcome, sir. ETS versus ATS question mark. What does that mean? Jens, get it right. It's Kapalpa. Look at this guy in the mirror. Because the back of the trailer's slightly over the line. Oh, God. He refuses to move. That's it. Oh, there's happened to be a police car sat right behind me. That's amazing. Wow. Just wow. Wow, that's a nice house. Some people have got some nice houses. Made the money on potatoes, yeah. Probably. Probably the guy that owns Pringles. You can't beat a mountainous backdrop like that. It looks so good. Nice one, Dragos. No, Thomas, I'm on the public beta of 138. They've not released 138 properly yet. No, drop-off point is up here somewhere. There you go. We've got your cement, bro. Back to work for you. Plaster and Sons. There's not many people on this building site. You can't, Liam. Exactly, Captain Flint. Exactly. You better bring one with you next time you're in Telford. Well, it won't be this year, because they've cancelled it. What time is it in the game? 13:52. Let's see what jobs they've got. They're all going to Utah. Every single job. Every single job leaves the state. That's no good. What if we... I might bobtail it down to Twin Falls.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Another big rest area here, look. There's a new road going to Elko that you might want to check out. This one. Need to be a bit picky here.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
It will take a drive down to Twin Falls. We'll go past this. Whatever that is. And we'll head to there. And then see if we can pick up a job. See where it takes us. There is a viewpoint here, yeah. On the way into Twin Falls, remind me to grab this viewpoint. Jack and Ori, thank you for 5 months. Capricorn, thank you for 68. Dude, I've not seen your name for a while. Thank you, Niels. I like to offer an alternative, Niels, to the screaming Fortnite streamers that you get. I'm like the opposite of that. Oh, that's bouncy road. What's Fortnite? 2 weeks. 14 days. Spatch and Schnorken, welcome to the Net House. Thank you for subbing, guys. You can't envisage screaming squirrel. The Twin Falls viewpoint is like the Twin Falls from the Awesome Bridge. Hopefully. 25? You serious? Should we walk? Okay. Whatever, bro. Daniel, don't tell everybody about that. They're not supposed to know that I play Fortnite Monday to Wednesday. That I'm secretly training for Fortnite esports competitions. That's supposed to be a secret. You've watched me for around 4 years, Liam. Back when I used to swear. That's bad. That's definitely bad. Huh. What a surprise. Thank you, Beth. Best 4 years of your life, Liam. That's very kind. EJ Webb, thank you, 46. Ooh, horses. Yeah, Idaho's looking very good. Looking very good. From Idaho with love. That's weird. I watched From Russia with Love the other day. Being a former Navy man, I wouldn't know this swearing you speak of. You must be joking, Taipan. It must be hard not punctuating your sentences with swear words. Long noodles. Looks like we're leaving the mountains behind. Early access, thank you, welcome. You live in Idaho, Taco. You're gonna love it then. Like, honestly. Why is he stopping all the way back here, not moving forward? Uh-oh. Whoop, whoop. Race you, bro. Oh, chicken. He knew he would have lost that. He knew. So he turned away. Favorite Bond? Favorite Bond? Ah. The current Bond and Sean Connery. I like them both because they both represent a different kind of Bond, but I like both of them. Like the Bond from Connery's day, it's like that's a different era, so it doesn't work in today's era. But equally, the current Bond doesn't really work in Connery's era. And then everybody in between, meh. Whoa, look at this. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan, definitely the best one. Timothy Dalton. Lol. Although I did enjoy GoldenEye as a movie. And the game. Enjoyed GoldenEye. Pierce Brosnan was just like... I couldn't see past the acting, you know? I used to like Roger Moore, but as I've kind of looked back, there's just far too much innuendo. There's far too much of it. Like, it's... I don't know where that came from, but that wasn't what Bond was meant to be. Almost every single Roger Moore Bond film just has an insane amount of innuendo. And I kind of feel like Bond should sit above that, you know? Bond should be better than that. Yep, viewing platform, good calls coming up. I think you're right, Taipan. Although, Roger Moore as an actor, as a person, took things quite seriously. Like, he was a professional, but I don't know. If you remember, he came from, what was that TV series where Roger Moore came from? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Simon Temple of the Saints, yeah. So he came from the Saints. And if you look at how he was in the Saints, he's nothing like that in Bond. It's so weird. And The Saint was actually pretty good as a TV series. Quite enjoyable, even now. So I just don't get what happened when he went to do Bond. Ooh, hang glider. Another one. Well, I assume every film had a different director, so they couldn't all get it wrong. Shoshone Falls. How do you say that? Shoshone? What the heck? Oh, nice. They've actually got a viewing platform here. Yeah, a bit like the bridge I did on the VR180. Nice. Except this is a bit bigger. That's really cool. That was a good viewpoint. I like that one. Look at that.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Oh, she's got one of those pair phones as well. Where do you get a pair phone from? I'm sure that's new pair 11 XS Max. I'm sure it is. What about your friend? Like, you're not even going to include your friend in that picture, you scumbag. Listen, guys, I have to take my medicine for my throat, so I shall be back in a couple of minutes' time. I'll tell you what, why don't we kick off a giveaway while I go and have my medicine. I'll be back in a couple of minutes' time. So I think the last one got claimed, didn't it? I think it did. Yeah, it got claimed. All right. So we'll reset that. We'll do another giveaway. I tell you what we'll use as a keyword. We're going to use this. Where's that symbol gone? I'm going to use that crazy word. That one there. The one that says Shoshone on it. We're going to use that as the keyword. Because that is the weirdest word. Right, hang on. Shoshone. Sub multiplier times 2. And that is now open. There you go. The word is on your screen. Exclamation mark. Shoshone. I'm just going to have my medicine. Be right back.